There is something which almost every golfer did the very first time they picked up a golf club and took their very first golf swing. There is something which took them down the wrong path for many years, and chances are that you are stuck in that swing pattern as well. In this video I will tell you what that mistake was and how you can untangle your swing again to get it feeling free, effortless, with power, and you will have more consistent shots if you do the drill I will show you in the end. Keep watching, this is going to be fun. Let me tell you a story from a typical golfer. Let's call him Joe. Joe picks up the golf club for the very first time in his life. Somebody shows him the grip, so it looks something like this, not really comfy as you can see. Stands next to the ball. Does not feel very comfy yet. Really concentrated, and then this happens. Oh no, he missed his very first golf shot. But suddenly somebody else, just leave your head down. Oh, he thinks, that must have been it. I probably raised my body and that's why the club went over the ball. So next time he tries to keep his head down. And look, and this happens. He hits it, yeah! Perfect contact for the very first time, he's hooked. It feels like success, because now he's convinced. Keeping your head down means solid contact, without knowing that this tiny adjustment led down to a negative spiral in his golf swing, with a lot of problems in his golf swing to come for many years. So, what went wrong actually? Joe, when he had his very first golf shot, was just trying to hit the golf ball like this. He was just trying to pick it up like this, and that's it. He did not know that professional golfers use a different technique. What professional golfers do to have consistent shots is, and you can imagine this, they have a very long flat face with the club down here at the impact zone. So you can imagine that when you come into the impact zone, you could hit all of these 4 balls. And look what I'm doing. I'm straightening my elbows. They're coming closer together. So by doing that, this way, I get a very long, nice, flat spot down here. And this is the exact thing Joe didn't do. He just tried to pick up the ball, and this happened, and there was no flat spot. So, and you can imagine if you do this with your elbows, you will also tend to whiff the golf ball. And of course, the compensation will help that you will stay down like this. But as you can imagine, this swing compared to this swing is not very effective. So what happened? Joe went to a golf teacher, to a golf professional. And after learning a proper grip and a proper setup, the teacher told him, hey, listen, Joe, you don't want to stay down like this. You want to turn your body like this towards the target. You want to be free like this. So that's what Joe tried to do now. So he did some practice swings looking like this, and did like fake after the shot. And the shots were still going like this. Yeah, just not the real swing. And he got more and more frustrated. So how can I help Joe out of this? I have a nice idea I've been using for many years with my students to get a sensation of what actually should be happening in the golf swing. And I want to bring you to another sport called fencing. Imagine this is the fencing sword, the foil, yeah, and you have you're going like this, en garde, yeah, like the Three Musketeers. You're going boom. Now imagine you're doing it with 2 hands, like this way. You're stabbing towards a target like this. So how are we going to get this into the golf swing? I want you to try this here. Take a backswing, but try to be really narrow to your body with the hands and have your elbows really separated. That's wrong, I know, you want to be there later, but it's a drill because you want to feel this movement now. You want to go like from here without touching the ground to here and go en garde. En garde, yeah, this will give you the sensation of the elbows straightening through the impact zone, because that's exactly what the good players are doing to get this flat spot down here. So this is important to feel at least a couple of times before we start. Now we're gonna do a golf swing with the ball. You can tee it up if you like. And what you're gonna do now is you're gonna swing to here, we are normal again, to here. But it's not like to here, it's like en garde. And I'm brushing the ground, en garde. And you want to touch the ground on the right spot. So it's from here, en garde. See how my body works? The elbows are straight, the elbows are close together. And then you can go and hit the ball ever so easy, like from here to here, and go en garde. See? I'm right here again. This went like 30 yards. It's not a shot you want to hit really long. It's just to get a feeling for the movement. It's from here to here, en garde. Crispy contact, beautiful. So now we're gonna progress. We're gonna swing up to here, lead arm parallel, and we will stop again here. Why here? Why not there? Because if you do a finish like this, your elbows will be folded no matter what you do. You can do it wrong, like this, they will be folded. You can do it correctly and they will fold it later here. So to make sure and to have a feedback for yourself, you want to stop right here. So you go lead arm parallel to say trail arm parallel, and you go from here to here and go en garde. See, this is the structure we have again. You don't have to do this on the same day. You actually can take your time, do the first exercise for a couple of days, then do this. And later, when you have a good feeling with that movement and you're hitting it in the center of the club face and touching the ground on the right spot, you can progress to a longer backswing. So maybe let's go here this time. Let's say just over lead arm parallel, and maybe go just slightly over lead arm, trail arm parallel right here. And this already could be a good golf swing for most people. So let's have a look how this looks like. En garde. This is an 8 iron, and this went probably like 120 yards. It's not my full swing yet, but you see the idea. You can progress, get a feeling, as long as you don't lose this en garde feeling here and don't fall into your old habit, you're gonna be okay. So there is another important thing you have to know about the golf swing, about what happens right here in transition, which is very essential to hit the ball consistent and long. I have this video right here. Watch it next. Subscribe to my channel, and if you want to have an online golf lesson with me, have a look down there in the subscription of the video or in the first comment. I see you very soon. Bye-bye.